showing the engine market values from IBA over the past few years. So from 2022 up until our recent values update, which was in 2023. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of questions in terms of what do we think is going to be happening to the value of the Pratt & Whitney 1100G. Now, our value opinion remains stable for the time being. So we at IBA are not in a position to reduce any engine values due to the GTF issues at the moment. Our main reason behind this is that it still is the latest and greatest technology engine at the moment. There are obvious fuel burn advantages to the engine, and there still remains a solid order book. So at the moment, it wouldn't be in our best interest to knee-jerk react to the engine value and start reducing the values of the engine unless we saw any significant changes in the market conditions for that one. So for example, if many of the orders in that backlog were cancelled, or for example, many more Pratt & Whitney GTF engines started entering the secondary market, many operators decided to dump the engine, then absolutely we will need to make a change to our value opinion. But at the moment, it is an engine that, yes, it does have teething issues, but it will eventually be fixed, and it will still lead a good long life. These engines are, I think, again, when it comes to an operational life of an engine, you'd be looking around 25 years. We would expect a normal jet engine, and we would still expect that once these issues are fixed, the engine is improved, it will go on to lead a good long operating life.
If I look at the PW 1127G, so the GTF engine here, we're actually showing significant increases in value, which might seem counterintuitive given the issues compared to the LEAP engine. We're showing a substantial increase in market values. Is that because of the demand that there is for these engines to be on and off wing, is that why we're seeing that increase in values for the engine?
Yes and no. I think the main point really has been the cost escalations for shop visits and the LLP stack costs, which does go into our value methodology. The one thing that we've noted is that a lot of our feedback comes from the market in terms of where a list price is for an engine, how the LLP stacks, what their costs are looking like, and what the escalation is from previous years. So a lot of it has been more of an adjustment from 2020, from the first half of 2023 up until the summer, where we did see that cost escalations had increased quite a lot, and we had been receiving feedback from the market, excuse me, suggesting that that our engine values were a little bit on the lower side. So a lot of that increase has come from us adjusting our engine values to try and reflect what the market is seeing at the moment. And I think secondly, there is going to be an element that's due to the GTF issues. Realistically, if you have got new engines at the moment, new build engines, these engine values are obviously going to they will be retained, because these are the engines that are not going to be affected. These engines will continue to fly. So again, if you're trying to look at leasing out those particular engines, you're going to be getting a good return on investment at the moment.